$500 monthly for 10 years. The city is currently revitalizing the Cherokee Hotel that sits next door. The plans for the former hotel include utilizing its upper floors as office space, with the ground floor serving as an area for civic and social events. In December, the City Council unanimously approved a resolution to appropriate up to $6.1 million in American Rescue Plan Act funds and $2 million in bond funds for the hotel's renovation. The City Council purchased the hotel in 2017 for just over $1 million. The city took possession of the property in December of 2020. From the Chattanoogan, incumbent Dayton Councilman Caleb Yon and Bobby Doss beat off a challenge by Dayton dentist Dennis Van Meter. With all precincts in the city of Dayton reporting, Councilman Yon won one of the two seats available with 628 votes. Councilman Doss came in second with 506 votes, and Dr. Van Meter received 386 votes. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, yesterday the General Assembly fulfilled its constitutional duty with the passage of a $56.2 billion budget for the 2023-2024 fiscal year. By the state constitution, passing a balanced budget is a requirement for the state legislature. The slate of budget and legislative priorities includes investment in school safety, with $223 million to provide a school resource officer for every public school and a Homeland Security agent for every county. These funds will also provide safety grants for private schools. Lawmakers this session made investments in transportation and infrastructure by providing $3.3 billion to alleviate urban traffic congestion and improve rural roads to support economic growth and development. The budget provides a $407 million cut in taxes, the largest in Tennessee's history. It provides targeted relief to families with a 3-month-long tax break on groceries from August 1st until October 31st. It also makes a $250 million deposit in the state's rainy day fund, which serves as a state saving account to help withstand economic downturns. The rainy day fund now sits at more than $2 billion. The Cleveland State Community College Foundation partnered with Mix 1041 yesterday to raise $19,170.23 during our second annual Radioathon, which is part of the Alumni and Community Campaign. Funds raised go to help provide academic and athletic support, scholarships, and other assistance to students, as well as other programs offered by the college. Each year, Cleveland State's foundation gives out around $400,000 in scholarships to over 500 students. If you would like to make a donation, please call the Cleveland State Foundation office at 423-473-2262. WCLE would like to thank all who donated and all our wonderful volunteers who helped make the Radioathon a huge success. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Well, good morning out there, everybody, as we officially welcome you into our broadcast on this Friday morning, April the 21st, now live on MixTV.tv. Emily Betty just finished up with our local news there. We'll welcome in Bridget for a Friday. Good Friday morning to you, Bridget.
Good morning. Yes, happy Friday.
And I think we're going to get Austin to come in here in just a few minutes. Last night he was at the Ocoee FCA Legacy Night there at Westmore Church as they honored some great individuals. He's going to come and tell us a little bit about that in a few minutes. I know that that they were doing that live on MixTV.tv as Austin is now here with us. So, Austin, tell us a little bit about last night and how all that went. I know that we had Stephen Shelton and Josh Rogers and yourself there covering it on mixedtv.tv.
Look, I'll tell you, I really could not have been any better as far as, the host that took part of this program. No, Sheldon and Rogers did a great job, but we really enjoyed the Mixed TV coverage. We talked to some of the most influential people here with FCA, so, like Jason Cox, who has just joined with the sports division and stuff like that. So we really enjoyed that. We loved hearing the stories. It was great coverage, but man, by 6:15 last night, that lobby was packed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the place was packed out. They really came out to honor the legacy of people that had come before them. So it's a very nice event.
Yeah, no, I went home and kind of watched most of that on mixedtv.tv, as people can do today if they would like. But what a great evening it was, and it's right there on mixedtv.tv. If you missed it last night when they were live, you definitely can go back and watch that at your convenience. I know Matt Moore, the area director, he was very excited. It seemed like he was a little nervous because, the banquet and
Yes.
the legacy night. So I'm sure that was a big night for him.
Yeah, somehow Matt Moore just kept hopping in on everybody else's interviews. I'm not sure what that was all about, but so we had a couch and a couple seats set up there.
I thought
it was very nice and relaxing. I mean, Westmore does a great job. They have a great facility there. But Matt Moore just kept hopping on the couch. He's like, "Hey, I'll just sit here for this interview too." So
there you go.
It was good though. It was very nice.
Well, great coverage last night, Austin, with you and, as you mentioned, Shelton and Rogers. Kind of all three of y'all tag teaming it and getting it on Mixed TV. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know what it is. I mean, they give Steve all kinds of just down the road. I mean, all the time. and last night was no different. So if anything, the interview was worth that.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, Austin, thanks for covering that.
Yeah.
And again, we can definitely get people to go back and watch that at mixedtv.tv. And as Emily had in her news, congratulations to Cleveland State Community College as they had their radiothon yesterday during the morning show. If you were tuning in yesterday about this time, we had some people in for the morning show. Then back in the afternoon, they raised over $19,000 yesterday for their foundation, and so they're saying there's going to be lots of things that will help with people that maybe have problems with, if they're in school, they need some help with some books, or need some help with, if their parents or adults going back to school, maybe they need some help paying an electric bill or something like that. Yes. All kinds of things that they do with the foundation.
Yeah, you guys had a very good afternoon yesterday. Yeah. But now they did say, and I'll throw this out there, they did say yesterday morning that this is kind of going on all month. So this is a month-long fundraiser, although the radio part was yesterday, was our part in that. So, if you didn't get a chance to be involved yesterday, you can still go to their website and donate. So.
Yeah, Jill Norton-Woodruff, the Director of Development and Alumni Relations there, did a really good job lining up the interviews. You can go to clevelandstatecc.edu, as Austin was just mentioning, and click on the word giving to the end of the month. All right, well, I guess we'll move right along from there. There's some great coverage yesterday for our community, but it's Friday morning, and Bridget, people are probably wondering about traffic as they head out the door.
Okay, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. It's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Bridget, it is Friday morning. It's any morning about this time. It is your Hardee's wake-up call, so let's get to that right now. So wake up and head over to Hardee's.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
MyMix1041.com, and you can take us with you wherever you go if you got that free Mix 1041 app. It is presented by CHI Memorial, so download that app again by going to the website, MyMix1041.com. Bridget, I know we got some things going on with our friends at Peyton's. What's happening there on this Friday?
Yeah, they are hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. They have open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. You can apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern here in Cleveland.
While you're there, Bridget, let's go ahead and check in on our Simmons Bank celebration list for not only today, but for the weekend.
Okay, happy birthday to our very own Gideon Ratcliffe. He is going to be 22 on Sunday. He's going to be turning 22 in Israel, so he's not back with us until next week.
Well, my birthday party seems a little lame now.
Yeah, I know, right? So hope Gideon has a great birthday. Yes. We'll celebrate with him when he gets back. Bob Goodell is celebrating a birthday tomorrow, the new GM at Crown in Cleveland. Also, Stephanie Payne Painter is having a birthday tomorrow, owner of Paws and Claws here in Cleveland. Happy birthday to her. Chelsea Cross is celebrating today. The birthday wish says, happy birthday, Mom, from Brooke, Jackson, Jocelyn, and Daddy.
Wow.
Joel Rutledge is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says he's celebrating this year cancer-free, so that is great. Nick Breakbill is having a birthday today. That is from his in-laws. Rhonda Reynolds is going to be 50-ish tomorrow. It's from her sister. She says she is an ICU nurse at Tenova. She has twin granddaughters and 2 precious grandbabies, Eleanor and David. Evie Cotto is celebrating today, a 3rd grader, and she is a sweet and loving granddaughter. That is from her Nano Sweeten. Kristen Bradford is celebrating as well. That is from her parents, James and Kimberly. And then Ketcher Smith is 9 years old today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way.
All right, Bridget, we're going to make you work double time today. Steve's not here, so you're going to have to work hard. What about we're going to go ahead and go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center before Bridget gives us the weekend weather forecast, which we can't wait to hear. Let's hear from the man himself, Roger Pickett, Mermaid Mattress.
If you could buy a great queen or king size mattress for $399, would you consider getting rid of that old lumpy mattress? Come to Mermaid Mattress, where you can get this mattress in any size for the price of a twin.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's...
I got that cut off there, Bridget.
Well, I'll take that intro. All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies early in the day and then mostly cloudy by this afternoon, a high around 80. We'll have rain likely this evening with a low of 51. And then for tomorrow, rain showers early in the day, mostly sunny later in the afternoon, a high of 69 and a low of 40 tomorrow night. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 60 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
It's the Backstreet Boys as we get you to the music on a Friday morning. Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv.
Direct Primary Care Associates is making our healthcare membership even better. Now you can have access to over 1,000 generic medications as a part of our membership. This efficient, affordable benefit to go with your already convenient DPCA membership makes getting your medications easy with home delivery. You can find out how you and your family can get access to over 1,000 medications, 24/7 access to your doctor via phone, text, email, telemedicine, same day or next day appointments, labs, and more with a low monthly cost at directprimarycareassociates.com.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Will be the new home for the Cleveland City Council's chamber. During Main Street Cleveland's membership luncheon on Monday, City Manager Joe Fivas said the structure will serve as a venue for city government-related meetings. For Mix 1041, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, Mix 1041. Steve's always going to get the last word in, doesn't he, Bridget?
He does.
He's not even here, and he still gets the last word in. Good morning out there, everybody. Yes, Steve is out this morning. I'm Dwayne Williams, sitting in with Bridget, navigating you through this Friday morning. Bridget, it's Friday. The weekend is here. Lots of big activities coming up this weekend in our community. Of course, we're going to be live tomorrow morning. We're going to be at the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival at Greenway Park and Raider Drive, as there'll be over 150 vendors there on the Greenway and the Greenway stage. Some entertainment will be going on throughout the day. It's free admission, free parking at Cleveland High School, so come on out. And Shannon Wright with Touch of Sky Events says, hey, we know it's going to be a little rainy overnight, but by late morning, that rain's supposed to move out of here. So just come prepared. Maybe put on your little boots if it's a little soggy out there, and just come on out. It's only a one-day event, 10 to 5 tomorrow. So come out for that. And then also tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 5, the Cleveland Bradley County Public Library, they're having their centennial celebration. That will be inside and outside, as they will have lots of things going on there, and we will cover that as well. We'll be there with a live broadcast from 2 to 4 for that event. And I think Austin's going to be out at some point tomorrow during the morning hours, as the Special Olympics will be, I believe, at Cleveland Middle School. And he'll have coverage of that starting around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning on mixtv.tv. And we're very, very proud to be able to offer that this year for those people that's interested in that. So very, very busy weekend, Bridget.
It is, yes.
And that's just some of the things that I can just pop off the top of my head. And we're looking forward to being out and covering the community the way we always do. That's why we like to say here at Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv, we're always out creating community. Something else we like to do in the mornings is keep a check of traffic. And for that, we'll head back over to Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford annual April Spring Savings event at their pre-owned automotive center in Cleveland. They have over 90 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from right now with new arrivals daily. For details, go to donledford.com or visit their showroom on North Lee Highway here in Cleveland. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sale with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. On May 22nd, they are relocating to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection of Peerless Road. Call them at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Hey, Austin, was I right? There is the Special Olympics tomorrow, the coverage and everything. Is that live from Cleveland Middle School? Is that where you're going to be tomorrow morning?
Yes, and
Okay.
I think the festivities start around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So
Yeah, I think you were talking to me off air. There's a parade that will begin about that time. Is that right?
yes, I think the parade is supposed to start at 9:30, so we should have coverage by then.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure we clarified that's there at Cleveland Middle School. Get out and support these athletes there tomorrow. It's going to be a great time on the campus of Cleveland Middle School for our Special Olympics coverage. All right, as we're going to move along here, we'll be back with more in just a moment. A man who always loves to be a part of this community. Here he is.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna...
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can.
We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help at times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Will happen. We got to build it up. We've got to get him down there on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
I mean, not to put him in tights and get in the wrestling ring. We don't want to see that.
Oh, well, I want to see him get beat up.
You want to see that?
Yes.
Who would you pin Steve against? If Steve was going to get in the ring with anyone and you would want to see it, who would that must see TV would put that on mixed TV? Who would it be?
I don't know. Maybe Austin?
Maybe Austin. I think Austin would kill him. But hey, Austin, did you hear what Bridget said? I don't know if he's back there or not. He may not be paying attention to us.
All I heard was my name. Now, what are you guys talking about?
Well, Bridget said, you know, we were talking about Steve's spot there in the CW, you know, the wrestling that goes on Saturday nights there, and I was asking if we could see Steve in the ring with one person, who would that be? And Bridget said, put you against Steve in the ring.
No, I don't think that'd be a fair fight.
All that talk you do about him, you don't want to get all that anger out?
No, I don't think that'd be a fair fight. I would feel bad about that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bridget, what about this? We're having fun this morning, at Steve's expense, of course. What about we open up the text line and say, if Steve was going to do a Saturday night battle royale, who would you want to see in the ring against Steve?
All right.
Out of the
let's
community.
Do it.
So, all right. So if anybody's interested and you think of somebody, I mean, we're not going to say it's going to happen, but at least we can pitch the idea because you're pretty close with the promoters there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, maybe we could make something happen if it was a fundraising effort or something. I don't know. Steve's probably going to kill me about this. But anyway, it probably won't happen. But if it could happen, who would it be? Who would you want to see in the ring with Steve on a Saturday night there in McDonald?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
For a championship belt. All or nothing on the line. That person, if Steve wins, he gets to run their company or do whatever they do. And if they win,
run it in the ground,
then they would get to come in here and sit in and do the morning show one morning. So what do you think?
There you go. He'll never do it.
He'll never do it. But if you would like to see that, that would be must-see TV on MixedTV.tv.
Now, Mike Griffin would be a good person.
Well, Mike Griffin, that was the first one that popped in my head, Austin, was Mike Griffin.
Yeah, I think that would be a good matchup.
Yeah. If that's one, or I think there's a lot out there. Roger Pickett comes to mind. Roger Pickett could body slam him on a mermaid mattress. Mm-hmm. It could be a mattress match.
Yeah, there you go.
They have table matches.
Yeah.
It could be a mattress match. He could throw him outside the ring on a mattress.
There'd be a lot of people that would love to take their shot.
Chuck Evans, being funny this morning, he said, Dwayne, the only one in his weight class there at Mix 104.1 would be Gideon. He's probably right. The rest of us would be heavier weights.
That's true.
So
yeah.
Good point, Chuck. So anybody else that wants to chime in on this, go to the Darren Miller eXp Realty website and say Steve versus, and just put the name there. If you've got somebody in mind that you think would be great, would be awesome, we'd love to see it. Like I said, one person I would think of would be Roger Pickett, a Mermaid Mattress. Here he is.
Keep it local in all you do. Our local businesses need you now more than ever. And if you need a mattress, you know that Mermaid Mattress has been your local mattress factory since 1979.
Got another one, Bridget. Mm-hmm. Somebody that I guarantee you that would love to be in the ring with Steve. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to hear from him in a minute. Bobby Ludwig.
Yes, that's right.
He'd put him in a hold.
Yes.
You get it? There you go. All right, over to you.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies early in the day, becoming mostly cloudy by this afternoon, a high of 80 and a low of 50 tonight. We'll have rain showers late this evening and overnight. And then for tomorrow, a few rain showers in the morning and then clearing with plenty of sunshine during the afternoon, a high of 68 and a low of 39 tomorrow evening. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 60 degrees.
You know who could be the ringside announcers that night?
Who?
Josh Rogers and Stephen Shelton.
There you go. Yes.
Man, I got this thing all mapped out. This is way too easy for me. I don't know. All right, let's get this message in here.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness. This sports update is co-sponsored by the Town Squire.
You need new tees for spring and summer? Take a look at the selection at the Town Squire of Southern Tide and Vineyard Vines Cotton or Performance Material. Also new polo shirts and tees from Volunteer Traditions with the TriStar or Smoky. You decide. Thank you for allowing the Town Squire to serve you over all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, 1717 Keith Street Northwest in Cleveland in the Stewart Park Plaza, is the shop that appreciates the customer.
All right, let's get into the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness, and CHI Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Huff Parkway. They are open 7 days a week. The sports update, once again, co-sponsored by the Town Squire right there in the right there on Key Street. You'll find them with that long-time location. All right, let's go ahead and get with NBA action from last night as the first round of the playoffs continue. This will still be going on probably sometime late December. But to me, the NBA playoffs just last way too long. But anyway, here we go. It was the 76ers over the Nets, 102-97. The 76ers have a 3-0 lead in round one of the best-of-7 series. So there you go. 76ers could close it out on the next game. It was the Warriors over the Kings, finally getting a win, 114-97. Kings still lead that series 2-1 in the best of 7. And then it was the Phoenix Suns over the LA Clippers, 129-124. Phoenix has a 2-1 lead in that best of 7 series. I believe the Atlanta Hawks play tonight. They're playing the Celtics. I'm not real sure what the record is in that playoff round. We'll try to find out before the next sports report. All right, Major League Baseball. Let's go on to that right now as the Atlanta Braves, after a day off yesterday, they'll be back on the diamond today as they'll take on the Houston Astros at Truist Park. That will be 7:20 first pitch here on Mix 104.1, and that is driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Let's move right along now to some high school sports from yesterday. In high school baseball, it was Cleveland over McCallie 3-2. High school softball yesterday, it was Cleveland High School, the Lady Raiders over the Lady Cherokees 10-0. And the Lady Raiders now have a 17-3 overall record, 8-1 in the district. Cleveland will welcome Bradley the Bearettes tonight for high school softball. Let's see here. High school soccer from yesterday was Signal Mountain over Cleveland 3-1. We got going on there. Let's talk about what is going on as we're gonna roll down the music here. Got a couple things going on. We're gonna welcome in Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. We're gonna get to the market report in just a minute. But Bobby, big news last night in softball there at Tinsley. Is that right?
That's right. We finally broke the losing streak.
Broke that losing streak.
We did. So it feels good. I'm sorry. I wish Steve was here, but it would have been. We'll talk on Monday.
Oh, he knows.
He knows.
He texted me last night that you guys won.
So, Bobby, do you want to give the score and who you guys beat there last night?
We were playing Crossroads. They gave a great game. I mean, they're always a good team to play, and we finally came out and we were able to compete. So we went to overtime.
Overtime? Did you go into overtime in softball?
Yeah, you do.
You do? Okay, so it's not extra innings, it's overtime.
When you tie in the last inning, there's a tiebreaker. So, yeah, a little bit different rules. But, yeah, you get a guy on second base, and you get an inning to try to come ahead. So, anyway, it all worked out. We had a great game. It's always fun to play a competitive game. So.
Now, was you doing any trash talking to Mickey Clark, Pastor Mickey Clark with Crossroads last night?
Oh, of course. No, Mickey's very competitive. So we're good rivals. So rivals in a good way.
All right, Bobby, I'm going to read the rest of the scores from last night, then we'll get to you with the market report in just a second, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, so last night in other softball news, it was Triumph Sheets over All-Star Medals 15-10. It was Looney Tunes over the Bad News Bears 24-3. Let's see here. Cleveland Church of Nazarene, Bridget over Mount Olive 15-7.
We won 15-7.
Okay,
yes.
Well, all right. So we've got to go back there. Somebody gave us the wrong score there. Look, I wonder who put that in there.
I don't know.
All right. So it was Mount Olive beating Cleveland Church of Nazarene 15-7. Hopefully the rest of these scores. Bobby, are you sure your score is right? Because Bridget said that hers was wrong.
I don't know what the score. I don't know what the score was, but I know we won. So
all right.
In overtime. So that's all that matters, right?
It tells me it's 16-15. Grace Point over Crossroads, one better there. Hey, what about this one? First Baptist over Rubbermaid 31-15. What is that, a basketball score? What is that? And then we have, let's see here.
I don't feel so bad then when they beat us like 26-6 then.
Okay. Redemption for Bobby there. We have the Olin Corporation 19-1 over the Tri-State Haulers. And let's see here, CFD 16-11 over Peyton's. And then we've got, let's see, Peerless. I'm assuming that's Peerless Road over K-Factor 20-13. Peerless Road must have had to play twice because they also win over Westmore Church 11-9. Coming up on Sunday, we got NASCAR live from Talladega, 3 o'clock on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and that's presented by Dell's Heating and Air. And finally, in sports, we got the PGA, the Zurich Classic of New Orleans goes on this weekend. We'll give you the winner of that coming up on Monday. So, Bobby, softball last night, how was the facility? Did you enjoy that, and are you ready for your big this is the first time I've got to talk to you since you become a celebrity in our community. Are you ready for, I believe that's going to be on Monday before the city council, right?
Well, Monday, yeah. So just thanks for a reminder, Monday, if you're listening out there and you've got an interest in the softball facilities, it's park over at Tinsley area, Tinsley Park. If you're a parent and your kid runs around or your husband or you play yourself and you're a lady, a lot of ladies play out there, come join us on Monday at the city council meeting to express our concerns about the condition of the softball area of Tinsley Park. It's been that way for a long time, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. So it needs some attention. We're going to draw that. We're going to give it the attention that it needs, and hopefully the city council will listen and hear. And if you're out there listening, you can't come at 1 o'clock. Make sure you send an email or a phone call to your city commissioner, your city councilman. Dale Hughes is at Tinsley Park is in his district. Let Kevin Brooks know. Let Joe Fivas know you're concerned, especially, if you use those facilities, and they are. I invite any Mayor Brooks and Joe Fivas to come out and see how utilized that park is, especially when softball is going on. Of course, the pickleball courts are always busy, but it's important to check it out because it needs some work. We need some attention to that park. So hopefully this highlights it. But yeah, anyway, that's coming up on Monday, and glad to take on the challenge. So, and so far everybody's been receptive, Dwayne. I don't want to make it sound like people don't care. Sure. Our city councilmen don't care, but we got a lot of communities in our area that have really got state-of-the-art parks and great safe facilities for people to play and the community members. And Cleveland, I think, needs got a little work to do on, especially the softball area at Tinsley Park.
Maybe we can get a pickup game with everybody that's part of the city council and stuff there to play you guys in a softball game, Bobby.
Yeah, we'd probably still lose, but that's all right.
All right, Bobby, what's going on with the market report for Friday?
Hey, markets were down yesterday. Sure, that's what we called about, right? Markets were down yesterday. The Dow off 110 points to close at 33,787. The S&P down 24 to close at 4,130. And the NASDAQ off 97 points yesterday to close at 12,060. So markets were down yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio. Hey, I got one more thing to share. I know it's going long, but hey, I need to mention a car care clinic that we're having at church, the Church of Grace Point, tomorrow. That's 9 to 12. This car care clinic, we're not out to try to fix anything, but if you've got a vehicle, you're just not sure, hey, are my tires got enough air? Is the spare, do I have a spare? Does it have air just in case I have an emergency? What are the fluid levels, brake fluids, transmission fluids? Are they going to be low? Do I need some attention? And you're driving around and your car is your transportation to work, drop your kids off at school, and you need to know, bring it by the Church of Grace Point tomorrow from 9 to 12. We will check all those fluids. We're not going to top anything off, especially fluids. We'll make sure there's air in the tires and they're safe, but we'll have some people there that can help. But we want to make sure you got a safe car, especially if you're a senior adult, you're a single mom, you don't know how to check those things, and you have to bring it by the church tomorrow, 9 to 12.
All right, so there's Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor and also a community advocate, as we have found out recently. Right, Bobby?
That's right. You see a need, you make it something better than when you left. When you got there, right?
All right. Well, Bobby, you have a great weekend and hope everything goes well. And I'm sure we'll talk to you Monday morning before, kind of like a prelude for what we're expecting at lunchtime on Monday.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
Dwayne.
Bridget, I know that you have a score for us, too, that people were texting in there. So what have you got?
That's right. So in soccer, the Walker Valley men's team beat CCS 1-0 last night. And then they also got a win over McMinn County on Tuesday night.
All right, so there you go. You can always text those high school sports to us. We want to know about all sports, not just baseball or softball, but soccer, any of those sports. You can always text us on the Darren Miller eXp Realty text line, 614-6499. Austin, you had something really funny, and we need to have something funny this morning on this show for sure. You were in here a second ago. You had to dart back in the other room. I'm assuming it's to do with the match that we have been asking people to text in and tell us who Steve should get in the ring with.
Okay, so I found the perfect person.
Okay.
The one that I've seen him pick on probably the most.
All right.
With a few exceptions. Bernadette Douglas.
Bernadette Douglas.
I think it would be a great matchup. I mean, they're pretty much equals at this point. You know, Bernadette's maybe a little bit better. You know, probably a little bit stronger.
She could come out of retirement.
But I could definitely see the two of them. I think that's the perfect matchup.
I know Bernadette pretty well, and I guarantee you, she wrestles around a bunch of grandkids. She can handle Steve with no problem.
I would pay really good money to see this match. I mean, this is the one right here.
This is the one. All right. So Bernadette and Steve would be a good one. Bridget, we need to get some more. Anybody else saying anything?
Yeah, someone here says that they would like to see Dwayne and Steve in the rain, and Dwayne has his old skates and hockey stick.
That would be bad news right there.
Devin Fansler says Andre the Giant. Bud Kenches says Steve versus Bridget, a great way for her to get back for all the stuff he puts her through. No, not a chance. Steve versus Mayor Brooks. Okay.
That'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah. I could see that.
I can see that
for sure.
And then this one says Steve versus Bridget with Dwayne as special referee and Austin producing Steve's whipping.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
We can all be involved with that. In case you're just tuning in and wondering what this is all about, we were talking about Saturday nights and Steve's wrestling spot that he does.
Yes.
He's so into it, and we thought maybe he should get in the ring, see what it's all about. And see what those guys have to go through, how physically fit they are, and what torture their bodies go through. But we were trying to find the best opponent that Steve trash talks all the time. But that's what it's all about, right?
Yes. I mean,
it's all about trash talking
yeah.
in that industry as far as that goes and that world. And so who does Steve trash talk the most that you think would take on that challenge to get in the ring with him on a Saturday night?
And really, I mean, you really think about it, Steve was born to be a wrestler, a pro wrestler. I mean, he really was. He completely missed his calling. He should have called Vince McMahon years ago.
Right.
I mean, just as much as he puts out there, I mean, he really should. He missed what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, I could see him in a Ric Flair robe walking down the aisle.
Oh, Lord.
Woo! And just trash talking all the way down. I don't know when the match would be able to start because the trash talking would never stop.
Look, at this point, if this match ever happens, we will have to buy the man a Ric Flair robe.
We will.
I mean, that's all there is to it.
We will. And I can see Shelton and Rogers wanting to commentate this, being the ringside announcers. So we're looking forward to this. We're planting seeds. That's all we're doing. We're not saying it's going to happen.
So this is going to be a tables and ladders match, right?
Yeah. Tables, ladders, and mattresses, because we're going to put a mermaid mattress in somehow. And we'll fit in other sponsors as we can. We'll figure it all out. All right. So I guess we better move along before we get in too much trouble. I think we got some other things we're going to be doing this morning as well, some interviews. So stick in here with us. Mix 104.1 WCLE. That has been the CHI Memorial Sports Desk update presented by the Town Squire. Bobby Ludwig, your community advocate, and everything else that's been going on, Bridget. He's just taking on a whole new role in the community, hasn't he?
That's right, yeah.
They're fixing cars this weekend at the church, or checking their cars. We definitely don't want to say they're going to fix them. And then taking on city council on Monday.
That's right.
So maybe Bobby, I didn't ask Bobby if he would get in the ring with Steve.
He would, I'm sure.
It'd be an on-hold match. You get what I'm saying? On hold, because he puts Bobby on hold all the time. So, all right, here we go. Back with more in just a moment.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 70.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga.
In Cleveland, you'll find them located on North Lee Highway, right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com, where they say yes. So we'll have some school traffic finishing up out there in the next little bit, so please drive safe. The interstate looks good. No problems to report there. If you notice any traffic concerns, give us a call. Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. Or you can text us on the Darren Miller eXp Realty text line, 614-6499 as well.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
If you have a prom, wedding, or any other formal event to plan for, visit the Tuxedo Department.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
As our shopping budgets are becoming more constrained in these uncertain times, when you need a new mattress, please consider buying direct from the factory at Mermaid Mattress. Because when you buy direct from the factory, you'll spend less and sleep better, I guarantee it.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday to you, Tennessee Valley. Another warm day is in store for the region as highs top out in the upper 70s to lower 80s. We'll have cloud cover increasing throughout the day as a cold front approaches from the west. Scattered showers and storms will break out after about 6 p.m. and increase in coverage overnight as lows drop into the 50s. A few rumbles of thunder possible, but severe weather not expected. And then rain chances will gradually end Saturday morning between 6 and 8. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Clay Smith.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
All right now your current Simply Bank temperature with a couple of minutes after 8 o'clock is standing at 58 degrees. We're going to get you to the top of the hour. Fox News is up next.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Therese Crowley. President Biden looking to fire up the cash flow for his re-election bid. The New York Times reports Biden has invited political donors to D.C. next week, with his re-election announcement expected in a video Tuesday. The latest University of New Hampshire polling finds half of likely voters there don't want Biden to seek re-election. Hunter Biden's lawyer playing hardball with an IRS whistleblower seeking protection to testify to Congress about political interference in the Hunter Biden tax investigation. Biden's lawyers claim it's illegal for the IRS supervisor to disclose confidential info. Republicans have a new candidate. Conservative talk host Larry Elder running for president, telling Tucker Carlson tonight.
I feel I have a moral, a religious, and a patriotic duty to give back to a country that's been so good to my family and to me, and that is why I'm doing this, Tucker.
Elder known for his bid for California governor. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Friday, April 21st on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. Topping our local news from WTVC, a school custodian overdosed in the parking lot at Pie Innovation Center late Wednesday night, according to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office. Deputies responded to a call at 9:51 p.m., several hours after the center had officially closed. When deputies arrived, they found a woman outside of the center sitting in the passenger side of a vehicle. CPR as well as Narcan was administered to the patient. The unidentified woman was transported to Tenova Hospital. No charges have been filed. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office confirms she was a contracted custodian. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, the building that was formerly Roy's Alternator will be the new home for the Cleveland City Council's chamber. During Main Street Cleveland's membership luncheon on Monday, City Manager Joe Fivas said the structure will serve as a venue for city government-related meetings. Last year, the City Council agreed to lease the building for $5,500 for the first month, followed by $8,500 monthly for 10 years. The city is currently revitalizing the Cherokee Hotel that sits next door. The plans for the former hotel include utilizing its upper floors as office space, with the ground floor serving as an area for civic and social events. In December, the City Council unanimously approved a resolution to appropriate up to $6.1 million in American Rescue Plan Act funds and $2 million in bond funds for the hotel's renovation. The City Council purchased the hotel in 2017 for just over $1 million. The city took possession of the property in December of 2020. From the Chattanoogan, incumbent Dayton Councilman Caleb Yon and Bobby Doss beat off a challenge by Dayton dentist Dennis Van Meter. With all precincts in the city of Dayton reporting, Councilman Yon won one of the two seats available with 628 votes. Councilman Doss came in second with 506 votes, and Dr. Van Meter received 386 votes. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, yesterday the General Assembly fulfilled its constitutional duty with the passage of a $56.2 billion budget for the 2023-2024 fiscal year. By the state constitution, passing a balanced budget is a requirement for the state legislature. The slate of budget and legislative priorities includes investment in school safety with $223 million to provide a school resource officer for every public school and a Homeland Security agent for every county. These funds will also provide safety grants for private schools. Lawmakers this session made investments in transportation and infrastructure by providing $3.3 billion to alleviate urban traffic congestion and improve rural roads to support economic growth and development. The budget provides a $407 million cut in taxes, the largest in Tennessee's history. It provides targeted relief to families with a 3-month-long tax break on groceries from August 1st until October 31st. It also makes a $250 million deposit in the state's Rainy Day Fund, which serves as a state saving account to help withstand economic downturns. The Rainy Day Fund now sits at more than $2 billion. The Cleveland State Community College Foundation partnered with Mix 1041 yesterday to raise $19,170.23 during our second annual Radioathon, which is part of the Alumni and Community Campaign. Funds raised go to help provide academic and athletic support, scholarships, and other assistance to students, as well as other programs offered by the college. Each year, Cleveland State's foundation gives out around $400,000 in scholarships to over 500 students. If you would like to make a donation, please call the Cleveland State Foundation office at 423-473-2262. WCLE would like to thank all who donated and all our wonderful volunteers who helped make the Radioathon a huge success. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app to send you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, Mix 1041, WCLE, welcome in here to the 8 o'clock hour, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Friday morning. So glad to have you listening in on the radio and then also watching in live on MixTV.tv. We appreciate our audience this morning. Well, we got a special guest that dropped by to catch up with us on some things and talk about something that's coming up in a few weeks, and we want to make sure that this information gets out to our community. Our good friend Gloria Moser is in the studio with us. Gloria, happy Friday to you. And we appreciate you coming in to share with us this morning.
Thank you so much for letting us come.
Well, you're always welcome here. I think you know that. Well, let's just kind of start a little bit from the setting everything up. Let's talk a little bit about Grayson for just a second. Grayson was your son that passed away in 2021 from childhood cancer. And you and your husband, Chris, really took that tragedy and you've turned it into something so positive in this community. With what you guys have done with the Grayson Moser Memorial Scholarship Fund and the Grayson Foundation. You guys are offering different things and doing events, raising money, helping other families out that's been through similar circumstances that you guys have. And I just think it's tremendous what you guys are doing in this community in honor of Grayson. So we definitely appreciate that. So let's talk a little bit about last time you were here on the morning show. You were in with Steve and Bridget, and it was a kind of a celebration of what would have been Grayson's 18th birthday. Am I right?
Yes. So last month we came in on March 7th on Grayson's 18th birthday, and we asked the community to consider donating $18 to the Grayson Foundation, and we were blown away with the response.
Wow.
I believe we received nearly $5,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Which is such a huge help to our foundation to meet the needs that we have, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then we also came in on March 21st, which is the anniversary of Grayson's homegoing, and we asked the community to donate gift cards to certain businesses around town for the Grayson Foundation so that we could give them to our local families who have a child in cancer treatment. And so we appreciate everyone that participated in that as well.
Wow, this community, they always seem to rally around a cause, especially when it's something like this. And from those who are moving on, that would be enough. If you did that and stopped for the year, you say, okay, they did some things, they're trying to help families out, but that's not enough. You continue on with you and Chris and everybody that's part of the foundation. Now we're going to move on and talk about a golf tournament that's coming up. Is that correct? A golf fundraiser?
Yes. So May 20th at Flagstone Golf Club at 8:30 a.m. is our inaugural Golfin' for Gray tournament.
I love it. Golfing for Gray. That's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people will come out and share stories and memories and things like that, I'm sure. And this community will always be there to support these type things. And we're asking people to put some teams together. And we're going to show an image in just a second that you came in and really blowed me away by what a hole-in-one sponsorship is going to be. I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag quite yet. But we want sponsors and golfers is what we're looking for this morning. So kind of walk me through some of the things that you would like.
Yes, we are accepting foursome golf teams to register on our website, which is thegraysonfoundation.net. And we already have 20 teams signed up.
Awesome.
We have space for 27. So we need 7 more foursome teams to register. And our deadline is going to be Friday, May 5th.
Okay.
I think that's a Friday.
All right.
Because that's about 2 weeks out from the event so that we can get everything in place. We also are accepting sponsors. We have options for if you want to sponsor at the tournament and have a sign with your logo. That starts at $200, and all that information is on our website, thegraysonfoundation.net. And we also would love donations for our silent auction that we're going to have at the golf tournament.
Okay.
Any businesses or community members that want to donate a nice item for auction, that would be very helpful.
And it seems like this is going to be a lot of fun, and let's go ahead, and I believe that we gave Austin an image of what is really going to be a big thing there at this event, Golfing for Gray. So, Gloria, tell us what we're getting ready to see on MixTV.tv here.
So we are thrilled that Cleveland Boat Center has partnered with us as our top sponsor, and they are offering a hole-in-one prize of a 2023 Barletta pontoon boat.
Wow, we've got that image up right now on MixTV.tv. So if that doesn't get your juices flowing on a Friday morning, especially here in the spring heading into the summer, I don't know what will. So tell us about how people get involved. They got to be in the golf tournament, of course.
Yes.
And it's a hole-in-one. Do we know what hole that it is or anything yet?
It's on a designated par 3 hole. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
But you must be 21 or over to win.
Okay.
And there are rules and regulations. We do have to have witnesses out there, and because this prize is valued at nearly $73,000.
Wow.
This is a huge hole-in-one prize.
It is. I mean, something like that, a Cleveland Boat Center, such a big part of this community for so many years. So this is going to be there at the golf tournament, Golfing for Gray at Flagstone Golf Club there on the 20th of May. So if you are one of those 20 teams that signed up, you probably already know about this hole-in-one with the boat. But if you're not, you're just tuning in this morning, what a great way to get involved in such a great program there with the Grayson Foundation and being able possibly to get a hole-in-one and win that boat.
Yes,
so,
that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
And we have heard that at Flagstone Golf Club, there have been people get a hole-in-one. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
It's possible. Tell me about, I know what you guys do, the Grayson Foundation. You present financial assistance to local pediatric cancer families. That's what all these fundraising efforts are about. You and your husband and your family have been through this. You know the financial strains and the things that it does on a family, so that's why you wanted to put all this together to help other families going through those similar circumstances, correct?
That's right. We know personally what it's like to have that financial strain on top of all the other worries you carry when you have a child in cancer treatment. And we want to help alleviate some of that financial burden for these families. And we have several in Cleveland. We actually have 9 kids and teens currently battling.
Wow.
So there's quite a few that we need to help. And what we do specifically is give them gas and grocery gift cards so that they have some practical financial help.
You know, and that's something that we have talked to people in the past going through those circumstances, and that's what they say. It's those incidentals. It's having enough gas to get to your treatments and being able to have a little extra money to run in and out of the grocery store and get items that you need. And those are the things that when you're worried about your child, that you just, you know, there's just so many other things that continue on. You've got to be able to continue to live. You got to pay bills. You got to do this. And so things like what the Grayson Foundation does helps those families out in just a time of need. You know, whenever you're here, you always talk about Grayson and the smile that he had and how much that he brought to the community just a short period of time he was here. I know that he did love golf, right?
That's right.
He loved golf and chess and playing video games, and I think he loved the band probably as much as anything. Am I right?
He did. He loved being in the Cleveland High School marching band. He was in percussion, and he actually had hopes of being in the band and on the golf team in high school, but you know, cancer put some limitations on that.
Sure.
But he was in both in middle school. He thoroughly enjoyed being in the band and on the Cleveland Middle golf team for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Wow. You know, it's one of those things. I think it's great that you guys take things that he loved, golf being one of those things, and turning that into something that his legacy can live on for the Grayson Foundation. So please, folks, if you are out there listening or watching this morning and you want to get involved, you want to help families out that's going through this, that have children that's going through pediatric cancer, helping these families out, Gloria and Chris and the Moser family and the Grayson Foundation, they always are doing things to help out families that's going through these very trying times that needs a little bit of financial help, and just someone to stand alongside of them and let them know that there's other people here that's been through that, and really that they're just not alone. That helps out more than anything, doesn't it, Gloria?
That's right. We are here to support them, and I know our community will support them if they're aware of it.
That's it. All right, so let's go back. Golfing for Gray. Let's go back and present this one more time. We're looking for golfers, 7 teams still available.
Yes.
That we need to fulfill. We need some sponsors of host sponsors. We need some people to donate some door prizes for the silent auction, whether that's a gift card to your place of business or whatever you would like to do. Then also other opportunities will be available there. If people want to give sponsorships or sign up, tell us again how we can do that.
You can go to our website, thegraysonfoundation.net, and the menu bar, you can find the golf tournament, and there's also a place to contact us. You can email me at gloria@thegraysonfoundation.net, or you can find us on Facebook, which is the Grayson Foundation #1.
You said that's important that number 1
Yes.
is there. And look for the headphones.
Yes, the red headphones is our trademark.
That's it. That's the trademark. So you know you're at the right space if you got the one there and you see the headphones.
Yes,
like you said, that's the trademark for the Grayson Foundation. Well, Gloria, we're just in awe of you in this community, what you do, the strength that you and Chris and everyone else that's around you that continue to pour out in this community through your struggles and help other people that's continuing through that. So thank you so much for giving of yourself.
Thank you.
And your family.
Honestly, it's God that gives us the strength to do that, and community members that have prayed for us all along and continue to that really is what helps us go on.
All right. Your platform is always welcome here. Anytime you need anything, you know what to do. Just reach out to us.
Thank you.
All right. So be a part of this, folks. Get signed up. Let's do it. Website one more time, please.
thegraysonfoundation.net.
And let's don't forget about that hole-in-one. There's the hole-in-one prize. Austin, we're on the same wavelength. About the time I said it, it popped up there. Kudos again to Cleveland Boat Center. So if you're playing that day in that golf tournament to support the Grayson Foundation, and you get a hole-in-one on that designated hole, and you've done everything you're supposed to do, you're going to walk away with this beautiful boat that we're seeing on mixtv.tv right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And do you have time for me to mention a few sponsors?
Sure, go, please do. Please do. I'm sorry.
So we have 7 of what we call our gray ribbon sponsors. They're the top package, and they have supported the most money, and they are all invested, and we want to thank them publicly. So that's Knox Wires Harness in Knoxville, Shoal Development, First Baptist Church Cleveland, Cleveland Boat Center, Children's Hospital at Erlanger, Southern Payroll and Bookkeeping, and McKay Southern Electrical.
Wow. All
so
those
we
are pretty recognizable names, yeah.
We appreciate all of those, and there is space for anyone else that wants to join that club.
All right, yeah, that's an elite club, folks, that you want to be a part of. Again, Gloria, thanks so much for coming in and continuing to do what you're doing there. We're here for you.
Thank you.
We're going to take just a quick break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us. Traffic right around the corner, so stay put. Mix 104.1.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here. At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual April Spring Savings Event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford Buick GMC on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The annual Healthy Kids Day at the Cleveland Family YMCA will be Saturday, April 29th from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. This event is free to the public, so enjoy a day of fun and free food. That's at the Cleveland Family YMCA. For more information, visit ymcachattanooga.org. The Vascular Institute is the area's only comprehensive endovascular vascular specialty center dedicated to critical limb disease with a special focus on amputation prevention. Their board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons and the VIC vascular team of experts are here to provide comprehensive treatment for your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. No referral is needed, and appointments are within 1 week.
My dad's
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Direct Primary Care Associates is making our healthcare membership even better. Now you can have access to over 1,000 generic medications as a part of our membership. This efficient, affordable benefit to go with your already convenient DPCA membership makes getting your medications easy with home delivery. You can find out how you and your family can get access to over 1,000 medications, 24/7 access to your doctor via phone, text, email, telemedicine, same day or next day appointments, labs, and more with a low monthly cost at directprimarycareassociates.com.
Happy it's Friday and it's sun shining, so I'm a pretty happy man right now.
Yeah, you got that right. It is going to be a pretty day out there today, as far as we know, till later this evening. Plan Today on Tomorrow. That's the show that you can hear here on Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz on a Saturday. Gary, tell us a bit about your show and what you try to help people do.
I love that question, Dwayne. Our show is great. It's on, like you said, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning on Mix and The Buzz. The whole show is about education. We really try to educate folks on everything when it comes to their money, when it comes to retiring. The biggest concern in America right now is running out of money, and seems like everybody that comes in our office, they do not have a written income plan. So we are trying to make sure that people are set up for retirement so they can live every day like a Saturday. That's our ultimate goal. But the plan of the show is to educate folks on things that are going on in the world right now, things that are going on when it comes to money, and I'd love for people to listen in.
All right, again, we're speaking with Garry Thurman, Gardy Investment Advisors. We're talking about his show, Plan Today on Tomorrow, that we air every Saturday on Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz at 9 a.m. Gary, one of the things that you touch on all the time, and it's important for people to have a plan, but the retirement red zone. Can you maybe hit on that? Because when people think about the retirement red zone, it's kind of an age thing that we're talking about, right?
Sure. I'm a football guy, so the red zone's that last most precious 20 yards before you get a touchdown or you don't get a touchdown. So we look at the red zone from folks ages 50 to 70. That's the way we look at it, and we think when you're in that red zone that you need to start thinking about retirement a little bit differently. Maybe we're not thinking about accumulation so much. We're thinking more about preservation. And the biggest thing we're talking about right now, Dwayne, is the new tax laws that have came down with the new Secure Act. And something I want to offer everybody listening this morning, we have put together a 2023 tax guide, and we will send it to you absolutely free. All you have to do is call our office, give us your name and address. No marketing here, no sales calls. We're just trying to help the good people of Cleveland and Chattanooga out by giving them this 2023 tax guide.
Wow. Garry Thurman with a great offer there for our listening and watching audience this morning. Garry Thurman with Guardian Investment Advisors. His show, Plan Today on Tomorrow, that you hear here on Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz on Saturdays. Gary, what else is on your mind this morning that this listening and watching audience should know?
Yeah, I just want people to start thinking about two main things, Dwayne. Our economy is kind of up in the air right now. The markets have been extremely volatile, and guess what? We've got an election year next year. So I think people really need to think about how much money do they actually have in the market, and the money that they have in the market, is it set up properly? Is it set up for future taxes, for high inflation, for high interest rates? They need to be thinking about having a plan in general. If you have a plan, then you don't have to worry about all these things going on because you're going to be safe and secure. So I think that's my main point to everybody right now. Sit down with someone, get a plan put together so you don't have to be stressed out about what's going on in our world today.
You know, Gary, one thing that comes to mind, you know, typically, you know, on an annual basis, some people even more frequently, you go into a doctor and you get an annual checkup for your health. You take your car in for those tune-ups and those oil changes and keep that running smoothly. You probably should think about that same line when you're thinking about your financial future, is make sure that you're keeping on top of that and be with someone like Guardian Investment Advisors that's going to stay on top of that with you and not let things change and get away from you, and you don't really know what's going on in the world of the market world out there.
Yeah, Dwayne, well said. I had a client in my office yesterday. He's been with the same advisor for about 20 years, and he had never made any changes to his portfolio. So, you know, the guy started with him when he was 40. Now he's 60. He still is at the same set of risk levels. He wasn't talking about income with him. I mean, I was absolutely blown away. We will sit down with our clients as often as needed and make sure that they're educated about what's going on around them. That's the biggest thing. Our number one goal is communication. We're going to communicate with our clients to make sure they're on top of everything. And let's make sure that their risk levels are set up, their income is set up. And another thing we have to think about, Dwayne, is health care. You know, health care is so expensive, and we're living longer now, so we got to plan for that as well.
All right, Gary, you offered our listening and watching audience a great incentive there a while ago.
Yeah.
Revisit that before we get out of the interview and tell us how we can find out more about Guardian Investment Advisors.
Absolutely. So if you'll call our office, 423-710-9199. Again, that's 710-9199. We'll send you out, if you're interested, our 2023 tax guide absolutely free. We'll just need of course, your name and your address. We'll put it in the mail to you this afternoon. It's a great guide, really give you some education on the Secure Act, how RMDs have changed, things like that. So, again, give us a call, 423-710-9199. And please make sure you check out our show tomorrow morning on Mix and the Buzz at 9 a.m. All
right, Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. Gary, have a great weekend, buddy. We appreciate you.
See you, my friend.
All right. Bridget, we're going to come back over to you as we're getting ready for, I'll tell you what, Austin, if we can segue, I know it's a lot going on this morning. Air quality, I know that's something that's affecting people right now as far as the pollen counts and all those things. So what about if we can maybe get that going for you, Bridget?
Okay, so the air quality for today is good, but the pollen count is high today. This air quality and pollen count report is brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air, service you can trust, 423-509-8787. Just call Dales.com.
All right, we're going to stick right here. We haven't done birthdays in a little bit, so let's go ahead and check in on the birthday list. Simmons Bank celebration list. What's going on?
Okay, happy birthday to our very own Gideon Ratcliffe. He is going to be 22 on Sunday. He's going to be turning 22 over in Israel, so we'll celebrate with him when he gets back here next week.
Bridget, how can you, like next year, what are you going to do? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I can't top that, can you?
I'm telling you, that's great.
Bob Goodell is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. He is the new general manager at Crown here in Cleveland. Stephanie Painter is celebrating her birthday tomorrow over at Paws and Claws. Happy birthday, Stephanie. Chelsea Cross is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says, happy birthday, Mom. That is from Brooke, Jackson, Jocelyn, and Daddy. Joel Rutledge is celebrating today. His family says he is celebrating this year cancer-free, so that is wonderful.
Awesome.
Nick Breakbill is having a birthday today. That is from his in-laws. Rhonda Reynolds is 50-ish tomorrow. That is from her sister, who says she is an ICU nurse at Nova here in Cleveland. Evie Cotto is having a birthday today. She is a third grader, and her Nano Sweeten says she is a sweet and loving granddaughter. Kristen Bradford is having a birthday today. That is from her parents, James and Kimberly. Catcher Smith is 9 years old today. Steve and Joanne Lewis, they are celebrating their 51st wedding anniversary today. And then Keith and Sharon Shell, they are celebrating their 39th wedding anniversary today. And Sharon wanted us to be sure and tell her husband that some of their best days have not happened yet.
Oh, wow.
So call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Rid Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text text us at that same number on the Sale with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List at Simmons Bank. They have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security.
All right, Bridget, we're going to go ahead and go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Mermaid Mattress, ready for another big weekend right there at the two Cleveland locations, a longtime factory and showroom off Georgetown Road, and the newer, larger showroom right down from First Baptist, right down from Misfit Tacos.
Thank you to the hundreds of customers that left 5-star reviews after their experience of buying from us at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies early in the day, becoming mostly cloudy by this afternoon. A high of 81. We'll have rain showers this evening and overnight with a low of 51. And then for tomorrow, rain showers early in the day and then mostly sunny later. A high of 69 and a low of 40. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high of 66. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 62 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Can I tell you something just between you and me? When I hear you.
Well, good Friday to you, Tennessee Valley. I hope you've enjoyed your week. We finally made it to the end of the week, and changes are coming. We're talking rain chances returning to the forecast today, but right now things are calm. It's a mild morning, 57 here in Chattanooga, 66 in Nashville, and across the region we have a little bit of variation. So a little bit cooler off into the Blue Ridge Mountains, Murphy right at 47 degrees, but along the Cumberland Plateau we have a little bit of a temperature inversion where it's actually warmer in the higher elevations opposed to here in the valley. And typically you have that with these approaching fronts. You get that southwesterly wind bringing in that warm air, and that's what we're seeing this morning. And as we take a look at your highs, again, not as warm as yesterday, but it's still going to be a nice day. Highs topping out right around 80 from Athens down to Dalton, 81 here in Chattanooga, 77 in Blue Ridge, same for Scottsboro and Fort Payne. So with the increased cloud cover, again, that will keep it just a little bit cooler, and the winds will also pick up. So right now, only gusting upwards to about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but as we get into the afternoon hours, once again, those southerly winds pick up, gusting upwards of 25 miles per hour and maybe even up to 30 to 40 miles per hour as some storms develop later on today. Still expecting everything to stay below severe limits on your Friday. But again, we've been very dry this week. We had increased fire danger yesterday. Fortunately, that's not going to be an issue today, but that rain will start to move in later this evening. It's still way out to our west into portions of West Tennessee down into the Arklamis. But again, as we go throughout the day, the cloud cover increases, but we're staying dry for most of the daylight hours. Now, for that evening commute, I do think a few showers will be possible, but after about 7, 8 o'clock, that's going to be your better chance here across the Tennessee Valley. Notice some of those yellow spots start to develop, potentially some rumbles of thunder possible. And again, gusty winds of 40 miles per hour certainly could be accompanying some of these storms. And then as we go through the overnight hours, just periods of heavy rain and some showers and storms continue, and that will be the trend overnight. So you could be, waking up to a rumble of thunder here or there, but not anticipating any severe weather. And by the time we get into Saturday morning, by about 6 o'clock, most of the area clearing out. So this is once again a very quickly moving system. Could have a lingering shower or two from North Georgia to western North Carolina by 6 o'clock, but for the rest of Saturday we clear out and we'll even have some blue skies. But I do think most areas pick up at least a half of an inch of rain, especially west of Chattanooga. Some areas could pick up upwards of an inch, so a little bit of variation there, but it is going to be a good soaking rain overnight, so hopefully that'll help to knock some of that pollen out of the air. And fortunately, we're not dealing with any severe weather, and typically April, one of our most active months, and it's been relatively quiet here across the Tennessee Valley.
In the parking lot at Pie Innovation Center late Wednesday night, according to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office. Deputies responded to a call at 9:51 p.m., several hours after the center had officially closed. When deputies arrived, they found a woman outside of the center sitting in the passenger side of a vehicle. CPR as well as Narcan was administered to the patient. The unidentified unidentified woman was transported to Tenova Hospital. No charges have been filed. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office confirms she was a contracted custodian. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, the building that was formerly Roy's Alternator will be the new home for the Cleveland City Council's chamber. During Main Street Cleveland's membership luncheon on Monday, City Manager Joe Fivas said the structure will serve as a venue for city government-related meetings. For Mix 104.1, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet annual April Spring Savings Event. And there's that pollen. It gets me. It's got me every morning this morning. And they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford Chevrolet on North Lee Highway where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller with eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
'Tis the season.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
April is Stress Awareness Month. Nearly half of all U.S. adults say that stress has negatively affected their behavior, and chronic stress is shown to impact 1 in 5 women each year. Although stress is technically not a disease, it is a response that can significantly affect one's daily life. Stress can lead to unhealthy habits such as overeating, physical inactivity, and smoking. Consider implementing the following. Slow down, plan and don't rush. Get more sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night when possible. Laugh more. It is truly some of the best medicine. Connect with others. Make time to catch up. Give back. Helping others indirectly helps you. Be active. Exercise can relieve mental and physical tension. Break bad habits such as alcohol, tobacco, or caffeine excess. Take control of what you can. Hashtag sustain your change. Life choices, healthy decisions, eating right, exercising, learning a new skill, achieving a goal, and helping others. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Visit them online at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams of the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning to the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 104.1.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Mix 104.1.
Sure we get that here on the radio this morning.
Yeah, Michael Lynn Hathcock is going to be 20 on Sunday. So happy birthday to Micah Lynn. That is from her mom and dad, Dr. Lindsay and Peggy Hathcock.
All right, maybe you read that again, Bridget. I think I had your mic off on half of it.
Micah Lynn Hathcock is going to be 20 on Sunday.
All right, so there you go. Also, what's going on with our friends from Springdale Heating and Air?
Okay, Springdale Heating and Air, old-fashioned, friendly, and always more than your money's worth. Call them at 423-479-6363. That's 479-6363.
Time now for your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Of course, Mermaid Mattress ready for a big weekend.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, partly cloudy skies early in the day, becoming mostly cloudy by this afternoon. A high of 81 and a low of 51 tonight, with rain this evening and overnight. And then for tomorrow, rain showers early in the morning and becoming mostly sunny later in the day. A high of 69 and a low of 40. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high of 66. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 63 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. Time now for a check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. This sports update presented by Solutions Finance.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
All right, here we are inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. You'll find CHI Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland on Paul Hub Parkway. They're open 7 days a week. Now let's get right to the NBA playoffs. It's round one that got underway earlier in the week. And it is the 76ers over the Nets, 102-97. 76ers now have a 3-0 lead in that best-of-7 series. It was the Golden State Warriors over the Kings last night, 114-97. The Kings still have a 2-1 lead over last year's champs, the Warriors. And then it was the Suns over the Clippers, 129-124. Phoenix has a 2-1 lead in that best of series in the NBA. And also, I said I was going to look this up earlier. I'm going to try to do it quickly here. I know that we have the Hawks will be in action. I believe it's tonight. Let's see if I can pull that up here real quick for you. Yeah, it is going to be the Hawks. Celtics at the Hawks tonight, 7 o'clock on ESPN. And the Celtics have a 2-0 lead in that best of 7. So it is really getting close to a must-win situation for the Atlanta Hawks. Other games tonight of interest, Cavaliers will be at the Knicks, 8:30 on ABC. That series tied up 1 game apiece. And then the Denver Nuggets at the Timberwolves. That will be the late game on ESPN at 9:30. Denver, the Nuggets have a 2-0 lead, again in the best of 7 series for NBA action. So that's got you from last night, and tonight, of course, more will be on Saturday and Sunday as well. Major League Baseball, Braves were off yesterday after they took 2 out of 3 in San Diego. They're back home now, taking on the Houston Astros, a team the Braves know a lot about over the past few years. Braves-Astros, 7:20 tonight here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Let's talk about NASCAR. 2 races on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Live from Talladega in Talladega, Alabama there. It will be, the Sunday race will be broadcasted live on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. 3 o'clock is when they'll drop the flag for the race to begin. And that is presented by Dell's Heating and Air. Again, NASCAR Sunday at 3 o'clock. Let's talk about high school action. Let's talk baseball first. High school baseball from last night. It was Cleveland over McCallie, 3-2. High school softball from last night. It was Cleveland High School, the Lady Raiders over the Lady Cherokees, 10-0. Lady Raiders now 17-3 overall in the season, 8-1 in the district. They will welcome in Bradley Central tonight. The Bearettes taking on the Lady Raiders. That will be a great matchup for a Friday evening tilt. Let's go to high school soccer. It was Signal Mountain over Cleveland, 3-1. PGA, the Zurich Classic of New Orleans, will continue on for the weekend at TPC Louisiana. So basically, that's it. That's a quick check of sports. Braves with the Astros this weekend. NBA playoffs continue, and then NASCAR on Sunday. So make sure you tune in for all of those events that we'll have on the radio, Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz. That is the CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. This update has been presented by Solutions Finance. Time now for a direct primary care health moment. So let's go to one of those interviews that we had earlier with our friends.
Good morning. This is Brian Fretwell, physician assistant with Direct Primary Care Associates, with your Mix 104 Health Minute, sponsored by Direct Primary Care Associates. Exercise and physical activity are essential for maintaining good health. Regular physical activity can help prevent chronic diseases, improve cardiovascular health, and maintain a healthy weight. It can also improve mental health and mood and help reduce stress. Exercise doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Something as simple as taking a brisk walk or a bike ride can have benefits. The key is to find something you enjoy and that you can make part of your regular daily routine. Remember, the American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity a week, or in combination of both. So make sure to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine for a healthier you. If you would like to know more about this subject, Direct Primary Care Associates, or to find a primary care provider, please visit us at directpca.com or give us a call, 423-650-4831.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provides comprehensive primary medical care. The clinic is...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
For over 43 years, Mermaid Mattress has provided billions of hours of sleep, won many awards, and sold over 600,000 mattresses. But the only number we care about is the one community we've built together. Is your current mattress still in good shape, but not as comfortable as it used to be? Trade in your used mattress and we'll give you up to $600 credit toward your new one. And we'll donate your gently used mattress to a local family in need.
If you're ready for your best night's sleep, then we're ready for you. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Chattanooga's best of the best for like a million years now.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
The nonprofit group Tennessee Kids Belong is working to educate parents about the foster care experience.
Our Jemiah Beatty joins us in the studio about what they're doing and how you can help. Jemiah.
Cindy, Greg, organizers are looking for interested foster parents willing to open their homes for a child to stay temporarily. The journey is rewarding but can be hard once the child has to return home.
The goal is for anyone to come and step into being a foster parent, to be that safe place in the middle while biological family are trying to get back on their feet.
The organizers hope to support foster families. Last year, research showed a critical need for foster homes. More than 8,000 children are in the foster care system. Emily Graffius, who is a foster mom, says those numbers are stressing out families who want to help.
Foster families are quitting. They're getting really burned out. 50% of foster families quit within the first year, and the main reason is the lack of community support.
The group Tennessee Kids Belong works to provide foster families with support like providing groceries or helping with yard work, so they're never alone. Graffius says a child's life is impacted positively when families have help.
So I was a burned out foster mom, and I could have really used help and felt seen. I would have loved to have felt seen in my community.
They hope the Foster Care Summit will educate more parents on the benefits of fostering.
Hear from foster parents, hear from youth that are aging out, hear from different agencies. Every private agency in Chattanooga will be represented there, and the Department of Children's Services.
Caroline Pepper says the goal is to place kids in loving homes until they can be reunited.
When I've seen kids be reunified, it's been a celebration of they have done what they need to do to get their children back, and it's something to celebrate.
Graffius says when a child leaves a foster home, it's hard for the family, but rewarding for the child.
So supporting reunification seems impossible. But honestly, our hearts can break a little for theirs to heal a lot, and it's worth it.
The event will be at the First Presbyterian Church on May 6th. You can learn more about it inside our app. I'm Jemiah Beatty, Local 3 News.
Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance today for a free quote.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE and MixTV.tv. Let's get a final check of Mix Morning Traffic, as that's from the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol team. Don Ledford in Cleveland, your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland. You'll find them located on North Lee Highway, right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Traffic looking pretty good out there as we're right at that 9 a.m. time slot. Hopefully things can remain that way. But yes, it is Friday, so I'm sure we'll have on again, off again traffic throughout the morning and even leading into the afternoon. So we hope that you will stay tuned throughout the day here. We'll keep you updated on traffic and any other situations that come up in our community throughout the day. We hope that you will keep the radios locked in right here. This traffic update has been presented by
Misfit Tacos. Forget what you think about tacos. Unique, fresh, purposely different, unlike any other tacos in Cleveland. At Misfit Tacos, only normal is the tortilla. MisfitTacos.com.
All right, getting ready to wrap up our mixed TV coverage this morning. Austin, I don't know if you could do the Brady Bunch screening coming here with me. I know we've got a couple things that I want to touch on, and I know that you want to touch on for tomorrow, because I know that there's some very special coverage going on tomorrow on mixedtv.tv. We want to make sure people are aware of that. You're going to be out about 9:30 in the morning with Mixed TV, right?
Yes, we will be out nice and early in the morning, but we'll be covering the Special Olympics tomorrow, so we're excited about that. It's actually been a goal of Steve's and mine since we started Mixed TV, is to go out and cover this. So we're excited to have the opportunity to do that. It's taking place at Cleveland Middle School tomorrow. I know they've been looking for volunteers, so if you'd still like to volunteer, you can sign up on their website. But we're looking forward to it. We'll have the coverage. We'll be carrying it there, and hopefully all goes well.
Yeah, I believe it will. MixedTV.tv tomorrow for the Special Olympics coverage. If you know people that may be participating in that and they're out of town, as far as having family members out of town, make sure they go to MixedTV.tv. First time ever that we've been able to cover this. So it's a big day for us tomorrow.
Yes, it is. So and we'll have a busy weekend.
Yeah.
We really have a lot planned this weekend. So
yeah, I'll actually be, while you're covering that, I'm actually going to be not too far away from you at Greenway Park and Raider Drive for the Sweet Tea and Sunshine Family Festival, as that's going to be 10 to 5 tomorrow. Over 150 vendors, pony rides, all kinds of family fun activities going on, plus those vendors that you can buy all those neat things to get ready for spring and summer for your home. Clothing items and articles and stuff will be there as well. So come out for that, 10 to 12. And then from 12 to 2, I'm going to head over and see our buddies at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. They've got a big thing going on where you buy a new Nissan this month, you get a $500 Food City gift card.
Yes.
So that's going to continue tomorrow.
Hey, you could buy plenty of steak with that.
You could. Or gas if it's
or gas.
Because they got gas there too.
Whatever.
And then I'm going to head on down Austin, something I'm getting very excited about. 2 to 5 tomorrow, the Cleveland Bradley County Public Library, they're having their centennial celebration.
That's just incredible.
It is.
100 years
100
they're
years.
celebrating of the Cleveland Library. They'll only do it one time.
Yep.
So this is the major event. We're pretty excited. I know that they kind of open up the history side of it. They do tours over there, and then they've got the main museum. Man, did you know the museum has a 3D printer?
They do?
They do. They have a 3D printer. They're working on a flight simulator. They're wanting to put one of those in there. I mean, they've got all kinds of technology in the museum. So it's very cool, but they're having an awesome little carnival event tomorrow. Be great for the kids to come out and visit.
The weather is supposed to really cooperate for all of these things that we're talking about. If it stays true, going to get some rain overnight into early morning, but hopefully by 9:30ish, 10 o'clock at the latest, we got some clearing skies, and everybody can come out and support all of these great events that's going to be going on in our community tomorrow. That's what makes Cleveland Bradley County so great, is all the things that we talked about, plus so many other things. What do you take away from the morning show today? What kind of stuck out to you?
Look, I am still standing by my matchup, okay? I still think that Steve and Bernadette Douglas is the best wrestling match we could put together.
So for C1W, Championship One Wrestling, that goes on at McDonald there at the O Gym every Saturday night starting at 8 o'clock. What if you're just tuning in going, what are you guys talking about? Well, this morning, for some reason, Steve's spot played right before we went into one of our commercial breaks.
Yes.
And I was talking about how much Steve loves to do that spot, and he sounds like he was born to be a part of something like that. And so we just kind of went off script and said, who would you like to see? Because Steve gives a million people a hard time every day.
No, not him.
So who would you like to see in the ring with Steve if we could get them to agree to a match?
And there might be another, somebody may offer up a better match. I haven't heard it yet. I challenge people to put it in. I'm just saying, Bernadette Douglas and Steve, that's kind of the perfect mix.
Yeah. I think she would body slam him is what she would.
Oh, I'm sure that Steve would walk away very hurt.
But we did did say Steve would want to walk out. You know, they always have those little runway walkouts, and they got their own music, and they're coming out. They got on their flashy robes, and I could see Steve doing the Ric Flair. Woo!
I mean, he has to have a Ric Flair robe.
Trash talking. He's probably got one. Now, I bet you if he doesn't, I guarantee somebody like Stephen Shelton does.
Yes.
You know,
yeah, I'm sure we can get one for him to use
I'm
for
sure
this
Stephen
match.
Shelton puts that on every Saturday night.
Yeah.
And walks around the house going, woo!
It's awful.
That's terrible. But anyway, yeah, that was something fun we did earlier, was telling people to text in and tell us who they'd like to see. And some people said the mayor. Some people, some people said, who else did we get? Mike Griffin from the Chamber?
Mike Griffin. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good matchup.
A lot of people said Bridget, because I guess they think Bridget has a lot of stuff bottled up inside of her.
It wouldn't be a fair fight.
No, I mean.
No, it really wouldn't be.
All right, so just a lot of fun this morning. That's what sticks out to you. We hope that you enjoyed the morning show. Thanks so much to Gloria Moser. She came in, talked about the golf tournament.
Yes.
Amanda, could you believe she came back and gave you that photo of that hole-in-one, that pontoon boat?
Hey, that's pretty awesome. You know, Cleveland Boat Center does a lot to support other organizations around our community, and this is just another way that they're helping out. So.
Yeah. And that's something that you definitely want to be a part of, and we hope that you will go back and watch that interview with Gloria earlier and check out all the details how you can be a part of Golfing with Gray. That's coming up. I believe it was May the 20th, I believe was the date.
Yes.
And I believe we're going to, if you missed it, we're going to try to re-air that later today, I believe. Is that right? In the afternoon time. Well, Austin, thanks so much for hanging in here. We got it all done. We buttoned it up, and now we're getting ready for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Well, everybody enjoy the rest of your day. We've got a little bit more to go through, and then we'll be getting you back to the music in just a moment. Stay with us. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agent.